Today I'm going to show you how to mix your own e-juice. So firstly, the ingredients. There are four main ingredients for e-juice. VG, which is right here. VG, which is vegetable glycerin. PG, which is Mono-Propylene Glycol. Nicotine, which is of course just nicotine, but diluted to usually 54 milligram or 72 milligram, which is like 5.4 and 7.2%. It's based on like 100 mil, depending on how you work things. And flavouring. Now this is Heisenberg's my favourite. Now, obviously the flavouring is usually more than a single ingredient, but it's always just said as 4 ingredients. All of the flavourings are base ingredients, can be bought with ease over the internet. I personally buy all of my ingredients from Vape as they own the Heisenberg flavour, which is my favourite. They also have Pinkman, Dusk, Dawn and various other fantastic flavours. They're also quite cheap compared to their rivals. Totally Wicked sell very high quality supplies, but I don't see the quality difference between them and Vampire Vape. And Totally Wicked are more expensive. They don't have the flavours I like either, so I usually just go to Vampire Vape. I buy my bottles from Flavour Art. This is the 500ml bottle because I vape quite a lot, so I don't see the point of getting. These are the 100ml bottles. I've got some 30ml and a few 10mls somewhere else. They also sell syringes cheaper than Vampire Vape, and as Vampire Vape don't sell the bottles that I would need from these, I just go to Flavour Art. It's easy. Now when it comes to mixing, you'll want some syringes, aforementioned, and measuring flasks or tubes. I'm going to be doing 500ml here, so I've got a 50ml measuring tube. So it's kind of a minimum really when doing this much. Now you'll need a mixing calculator. Vampire Vape have a fantastic calculator online. I recommend using it and using the advanced option. So that allows you to also do the ratios between PG and VG. As far as how much the flavour to use, the concentrate bottle should have basic percentage to work with. Heisenberg I use works perfectly at 20% flavour concentrate, whereas Pinkman is best at 25%, and like most of them work at 20%. So I'll put my flavour in the bottle. I'll need 3 and that wasn't supposed to happen. Thank goodness it's empty. I'll need 3 1/3 of these to make up 100ml because 20%. It's a 500ml bottle. Let's just squeeze that in. I hope this bottle's clean. I assume it is, it's made for this stuff. It should be sterile. Now if the lid's clean, I don't see why you can't just pop that out. Needs them much easier. Second of the bottles. Second bottle. Third bottle. Oh. Now we only need 10ml from the last bottle, so we can't just pour it in because we need to know exactly how much. So this is where I will start using my 50ml thingamajig, which I'm reusing this because I don't see the point of buying a new frigging measuring tube. I just tend to sterilise them just with a shit ton of hot water. When doing this, because all these ingredients are so thick, try not to get it so it drips all the way down the side, because it'll take a while to do that and you'll measure it wrong, so it'll slowly, basically you'll get more than you actually intended. This is pretty much perfectly 10ml there, so just pour that into here. And now we have exactly 100ml in the bottle. Next, nicotine. Now I have such low nicotine to 2 to 3 mil, depending on how I feel, that even this amount, like a syringe, is still helpful. These ones from Flavour Art come with one of these. You can get blunt syringes, and Totally Wicked actually sells some proper syringes, which is a bit dodgy. And these are 10ml size, and I just find it's more sanitary because I don't have to put the edge of the syringe directly in the nicotine. Now I need for this 13.89ml. So this is exactly 10. When you're using these, don't push down too hard, because I have actually popped off the little needle tip before into the fucking mixture. It's a nightmare. I only have 2ml anyway. I'll just round up to 14, so it's easy. It's still pretty much that, and you can probably hear that fucking bell in the background. Lovely. Alarm. Fuck off, please. I think we'll wait. Oh, the bell has gone off now. So that's the nicotine in. Just put 14ml because it was just easier. That we are done with that now. So be very careful with this stuff. It's highly dangerous. Now next is the VG, because I'm doing 70-30, so I have high PG. The nicotine I use is PG, diluted into PG. This is PG, and we need 236ml. Now it's actually, like, if you know exactly how big the container is, I just find it worth doing the biggest thing last and just filling it up with that, so you don't have to measure a crap ton. So if we do the BG and do 3 of these 150ml, 3 of these 50ml tubes. Good thing about doing the flavour first is as well that it kind of semi-cleans your tube. So if you're doing more than one flavour at a time, obviously you're going to need to actually properly clean it. But if you're doing more than one flavour at a time, always do the flavour first in the mixture, because then your measuring equipment will have the flavour will be sort of washed out with this, like here. The last little dregs of Heisenberg are now going just back into the bottle. So I'd never recommend using unclean equipment, it's just terrible. PG is incredibly viscous and a bit messy to work with. I've already dripped some a little bit on the side of the bottle. It's just be prepared to clean up. You'll probably get, I've never done it and not had at least one drip of something. So for the bottle, actually, to be honest, I'll measure, because I don't know if these bottles are exactly 500ml or more. That's 50. I'll just do 50 at a time. Job done. Looks like it'll be about right, but I think it'll actually have a bit of air space in the top, and I don't want my mixture diluted. Mono-Propylene Glycol. Right, now I'm very glad I didn't just fill that up, because this is more than 500ml, and this bottle holds more. It holds, if anything, nearly 600ml. So I would have diluted my mixture by more than I'd like. So yeah, once you've used one of these particular ones before the specific bottle you're using at that time before, once you've used it once, then you'll know how full it should be. These are essentially the same quality and type of bottles. These are just standard HDPE plastic bottles. Of course, give it a shake. got to be mixed. Right, and that is pretty much done. So we get to Ben right where there is no mucky VG coming down, right on the side, I think. I always forget how to spell Heisenberg. Is it AEI or I? And I know for definite that's 70 PG, so there's no point putting any more than that. And that, pretty much, is the job done. The ratio of PG and VG is completely up to you. I like either 70% PG, 30% VG, or 80% PG, 20% VG. Most people are the opposite of this. However, I have a lot of friends who like more VG. I know some people who like 100% VG. Personally, that makes my chest feel tight, so I just avoid that. I don't like too much VG. The main difference, remember, is that PG provides a throat hit and VG provides a smoke. So if a good place to start is 60% PG, 40% VG, that's like a good base. And then if you want it smoother with more cloud, put more VG in it. If you want more of a throat hit, then more PG. Just pretty much work it from there. Just make small, like 10 mils at a time, and experiment. Find exactly what you like. I experimented a lot to find my measurements. Now remember to store all of your supplies out of reach of children in childproof bottles, like they need these caps. It's just so important. This stuff is very dangerous, so proper health and safety must be followed. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope this helped. If it did, drop a like. If it didn't, but you want more vape videos, still drop a like. If you hated it and want me to kill myself, dislike. And yeah, subscribe for more random, informative and vloggy videos. Have an awesome day, folks.